Well, hi everyone. It's Joe Gleason again, Capital Center for the Arts. It's now Saturday, November 24th, and I am out here outside at the Bank of New Hampshire stage, formerly the Concord Theater. We're in the middle of renovating it, and let me get this turned around and we'll take a look at what's been going on. So I'm actually outside now. This tarp-covered place is the new kitchen concession stand area. We'll have a window counter out into the main lobby through that door and opening. They put the plumbing in, poured the slab. So all of this will be enclosed in. That red door will be the door into the kitchen. It will be replaced and made probably a bit smaller. But yeah, that gets us there. Above the kitchen, which will be 1 story tall, we'll have an exit from the balcony on the brick face there of that portion of the building, and you'll go out in the event of an emergency over the roof of the kitchen and down, and I'll walk this way, over the roof of the kitchen and then down a stairwell into this alley that takes you out to Main Street. All right, so let's take a peek inside, shall we? We're now at the front entrance of the theater. If I look up, the old marquee supports were right there. We're putting on a brand new neon lit and LED digital display marquee. It'll be quite nice. It will overhang the sidewalk area by about 6 feet, I think. And we'll provide a little bit of shelter. There will be an ATM machine at the corner facing the outside, and then a ticket window right about in the middle there. And then here where this temporary door is, this is one of the 3 doors that will be on the front of the building. Well, it won't be this exact door. We're going to do away with that before too long. All right. So I'm just now walking into the main lobby. This stairwell over here behind the Milestone sign, and thank you Milestone, they're doing a great job. This whole stairwell up to the 2nd floor will be going away. The basement stairs will also be going away, so this will be all opened. We'll have a little vestibule here, a little airlock, so once you're in, the cold air stays outside, hopefully, and it is cold inside today. There's no heat in the building yet. All right, so we'll walk through the lobby, and over in that corner, there will be something for the Bank of New Hampshire facing the street. And then as we move into this section, about where the table is, just past where that cabinet is, that's the new box office area inside. It's a box office counter with movable. I love the chair, by the way. Just noticed that. That's new. Someone has decided to create a lovely little throne out of some leftover LVL material. So that's quite sturdy. That's not going to go anywhere. All right. Maybe that's the new box office chair for Lauren, our box office manager. At any rate, this work area, we may, in fact, be able to do a coat check somewhere in the building. We're looking at various options, either downstairs or upstairs. So stay tuned on that. I know it's been a popular request from folks. It's just a question of whether or not we can find the room to put it in. So what I'm looking at over now in this section is the area where the new bathrooms will go. If I look over here, this is the other side. We were just behind in the kitchen area itself, so this would be where the front counter of the kitchen concession counter will be. I don't know, they've got that tarped off. Not exactly sure why, but we're going to walk on it. Hope there's no holes underneath. Anyway, not poured yet. Obviously, it's not at grade. Anyway, we pop into the main space. Okay, so last week, let me back up a little bit. All right. So over here on the south wall, there will be an exterior stair tower and elevator. The double door will be about there, and then the elevator will open up right here, and we'll have another opening at the second floor level. This big opening, which gets us into the theater, it's actually wide open right now, but this is going to be closed back off. There's that support beam up above. Anyway, this opening will be closed down into two double width door openings. There won't be any doors there though. So you'll walk through in the center between the two openings, I think is where we're going to put the old ticket booth for display. When you walk just past the threshold into what is the theater space, directly above us here will be a new balcony, and that balcony comes out 15, 18 feet. I'll have to look at the plans on that. But the important thing to note is about, I want to say 6 feet from that wall in will be the back of a back wall of the storage unit that holds the retractable seats for the main theater, as well as some portable bar equipment and chairs and such. So when you come into the space, you'll get your ticket scanned about where I am, and then you'll be allowed in, and over on the left there will be a double door with doors. And we'll open those up when it's time to open the house, and you'll go down to where that ladder is, and you'll walk down the left side aisle, or if you're on the right side, pan over, you would walk down the right side aisle, and you would end up at the front of the seating section, assuming we're using seats. We also have plans to make this standing room only for certain concerts. But you would come down to, I think about here. It's not too far. That would be the side aisle. And then just imagine the seats are here going up towards the balcony, and there would be one center aisle that will take you straight up into the balcony center aisle, and then straight on up to the second floor. So that's how that'll work. Okay, we're outside now, and I'm standing right in the alleyway, looking at the front of the theater right there, and the side wall where the diner used to be. Diner and Constantly Pizza used to be there, and a few other things. The sewing shop, the tailor, was the most recent. Anyway, this alleyway will have a new snow melt system, which will be great in the wintertime. Just like at the Capitol Center just down the street from here, there won't be any need to do any snow plowing or snow removal. It will all melt away, which we're eternally grateful for, having a snow melt system down at the other building, and being able to have it here is a wonderful thing. Okay, so I can see the foundation wall has been poured. So that's the front edge of the new stair tower. So the stair tower takes up a good chunk of space. The doorways going in would be about here, where that single door is. And then you can see over here, this is the elevator section. So yeah, the elevator opens right between those two windows. So there's, a little bit of cutting in to do. We haven't talked about this area very much, but down at this end of the alley, there'll be some exit doors for emergency exit from the theater. And where these big mounds of dirt are, we will have a loading dock platform / outdoor stage. So it's going to be pretty nice. We'll be able to back small trucks up here, get them loaded into the theater, and you can see they've made the cuts already. And I've got some posts up here. This would be the new opening for the loading door, 6 foot wide, 8 foot tall, so you can see the vertical cuts going up. They'll put a header in there and steel lintel. Okay, so that's about where we're at. It's looking pretty good. We've got several more months of construction to do, and hopefully they'll get this outdoor stairwell buttoned up before too long. And it'll be a while before there'll be any heat in the building, so these walkthroughs are going to get quite a bit colder. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Look for the walkthroughs at youtube.com/Capital Center for the Arts, no spaces.